My dear Rosalind, it seems forever since we had the pleasure of hosting you here at Stedrey House for the wedding. And I confess there was so much going on that I was hardly able to form an acquaintance with you. But I hear you're to travel back here soon to spend a season with us. And I am quite keen to re-establish our friendship. Without over-informing you, I have found married life to be absolutely enchanting, but noble life as Lady Wintrell to be complex. It seems that, based on my past and the impression I made on society during my early days here in the village, others have formed rather implacable opinions of me, and I struggle to... Well, I am very glad to hear you will be coming to visit Stedrey House soon. Perhaps we can spend some time in conversation. Read, walk the grounds, anything you like. His lordship tells me you play beautifully, and I should like to have the honor of hearing you perform. All is otherwise well here. Your brother is a most kind and attentive husband. Winter has been harsh, but spring is on its way. Let us hope the rain will not mar your visit too much. I wish you safety on your journey, and send you my deepest condolences on the death of your poor mother. It saddens me to hear that... It saddens me to... Come in. Oh, good afternoon, my lord. I was just writing to your sister Rosalind. I am so glad she'll be coming to Stedrey House this season. Hello. Do I? Let me see. I suppose I do look a little pale. Indeed, a sudden headache. I had to stop writing for a moment. I'd be glad to take a turn about the gardens with you, but I should like to lie down first. See if I can shake this. No, I'm quite well. It is only a headache. Perhaps it is the weather. Oh, yes, please. I remember the first time I visited these rooms. It felt so dangerous at the time because of our stations, but you were so easy to talk to. And easy to fall in love with, it turns out. I was sure Mr. Harris was going to catch us sneaking around, but he didn't. Or if he did, he didn't let on. Your strong arms feel so good around me. Thank you. I can feel the headache easing already. How long can I have you? Oh, that's right. I forgot the Randalls were coming for supper. That is generous of you, thank you, my love. But I'm sure I'll be better by then. Come to think of it, yes. I have had a headache every day this week. How strange. Nothing. Except I took tea with Lady Berry and one of her daughters on Tuesday. Of course I am. We've all had to make adjustments, certainly. I suppose I do feel a little fatigued. No, it isn't that at all. As regards running a household, my parents taught me so well it is second nature. No. I think it is something else. Throughout so many years of my life, I ran, encountered danger and abuse, and ran some more. It was exhausting trying to survive Thomas. And as strong as I am, I believe that whole ordeal broke something in me that I'll never really get back. You've provided for me the one thing I needed most in the whole world. Safety. And now that I can finally rest, I'm unwinding. My mind has processed it all, but I don't think my body has. Add to that a glorious new role as mistress of Stedrey House, your beloved wife, which makes me very happy indeed, and a changing social circle. It makes sense that I'm feeling a little tired. Yes, I'll be happy to speak to the doctor if you like. I'm sure it's nothing serious, but we can put in a request for a house call. Thank you, love. No, indeed. I have not met anyone my own age I feel I can trust. While most people have been accepting and have taken pains to understand that I was highborn despite my status when they met me, I still sense a bit of, I don't know, judgment? I don't mean to imply that I'm at all surprised by this, but apparently several young unwed ladies and their mammas were quite keen on acquiring the lord of Stedrey Manor. And now that you are taken by a woman who used to be your housekeeper. Yes. So, while I have connections, I do not think I can call any of them friends yet. It's precisely why I'm so excited that your sister Rosalind is coming to stay for a time. I didn't get to know her well during the wedding, but I am disposed to like her. She had an artlessness to her that I liked very much. I know. I was so sorry to hear that. How are you doing, my love? Were you close? My poor love. Well, I am glad that the funeral is over for your sake. Hopefully you and your sister can begin to heal Your mother was always very kind to me any time I met her. I felt it was more than I deserved. And is that Rosalind's wish as well? To be partnered? That is fair. We shall just have to see what we can cook up for her here. I suspect as a young woman who is out, she will be very busy with suitors and such. But I will be glad to spend any time I can with her. A companion? For me? Who did you have in mind? I would be happy to. We can start the search for someone suitable. I don't mind if she's older or a little younger, so long as we're reasonably close in age. I am. It will give me something else to focus on, and hopefully a much-needed diversion. You have been, and continue to be, so good to me. I don't know what I would do without you, my lord. You know what happens to me when you look at me like that. Like that. Up and down. Like I'm a pastry at a bakery you can't wait to sample. It's true. And you know as well as I do that I love being sampled. No, I'm not doing anything, my lord, I assure you. Just stretching. Do that again. Again. No, I know I do, but I think I'll recover. Come here. Take your shirt off. Because I want to look at you. Oh. My God, I can't believe sometimes that you're all mine. Shh, kiss me.